What's up guys? Today we're going to do a video about what helmet's right for you. It's a common question we get asked all the time in the shop. People want to know why they would wear this helmet versus that one and what is the best all-around helmet. All questions that we will answer for you coming up. As you can see, I'm wearing the most comfortable helmet, the A3. We're going to bring a really cool video out with that pretty soon. Screw that right now. We're going to jump right into it. We're gonna start with a half shell. This is a half shell. They call it that because it's like half of a full shell. I don't know. Maybe nobody calls it that and I'm just the only one. I feel like people call it. Bo? Fact check me? Half shell, yeah. The half shells are always gonna be the most breathable helmets. They're gonna have a lot of venting. Like you can see, this one has venting all throughout the front that goes through the back. And they always typically have some kind of adjustment in the rear. Not all half shells are made equally. You wanna look for ones that have MIPS, which is multi-impact protection system. It's really good. You want MIPS. Some will have a lot more comfort, like the A3, over others. Pick one that fits your helmet. Your helmet that fits your helmet correctly. Your dome, the best, and also has a little bit of style. Not all helmets are made equally, and that especially goes for half shells. Pick ones with good venting, good fit, and look good. Look good, ride good. I'm pretty sure that's a good saying. I've always said it, and I always look good, and I always ride good. Oh, cocky. Up next, we're gonna go kind of like with a skate style helmet. These are gonna be the cheapest helmet that you can buy, just pretty much across the board. They're gonna be bare bones, no MIPS in them, no visor, very little venting. And these are pretty much for dirt jumping, slope style, just some street riding. I wouldn't suggest taking these out on like a trail, mostly because they're not really for that. You'll find the shortcomings if you wear these for more than like couple hours, 30 minutes maybe. This is like common dirt jump helmet. They are gonna be cheaper. One thing to look for in here is if it fits your head. That's pretty much all that matters. I don't think any of these have MIPS. This one doesn't fit my head. It's a little too big. I look like a walnut.
Dropframe.
Yeah, no, the Dropframe, but like, it's not a half shell and it's not a full face. It's the middle child of the helmets. It's basically a half shell, but you get the ear coverage of a full face. You still get a lot of breathability through the helmet. You still get your face all breathing through there. This is the Fox Dropframe. It's a super popular helmet, and a lot of people will go this if they are more into like aggressive style riding and they don't want to necessarily wear a full face every single time. It's a lot lighter than a full face, so this is definitely a good option if you want that added protection, but you don't want to go full face. Cricket. Sometimes they're adjustable, like the Giro, doggone it, I always mess up that name. Giro has some adjustability in the rear. The Fox does not, but they have different padding inserts so you can change like how tight you want it. They also do use the Fidlock locking system, which a lot of helmets, you can look for that. It's a really cool system. And if you haven't checked out Fidlock, we're hoping to get our shipment in pretty soon. Fidlock is sick. These are just pretty great for somebody just wanting that. Maybe they're a middle child. They're not like full half shell. They're not full face. Yeah, it covers your neck a little bit better too, so it's gonna get the back of your head and your neck. A lot of parents like these. It's a little added protection for the kiddos. We've got the breathable full face. This is our most popular helmet by far. It's the Troy Lee Stage. With this, you get the added impact protection of a full face helmet, but you also get the lightweight breathability of more like a half shell. It's heavier than that kind of like middle child helmet or a half shell, but you do get that added protection. It's still pretty breathable as far as full faces go, and it's not insanely heavy, and you can also, it's really easy to get goggles on this. You can wear goggles with any of them, but it's just easier with these because it's actually made to hold the goggles. And they do have an adjustable visor most of the time, and you can adjust the pads in the inside for the perfect fit. This is definitely a really popular helmet. There's a lot of instances where this helmet is more useful than, let's say, a half shell. You don't get too hot in there. I mean, I've only seen a couple people pass out from wearing them, so I actually haven't. Moving on. You might be like, whoa, Max, we just looked at a full face. And I'll be like, yeah, you're right. But that is not a DH rated helmet. This is actually a DH rated helmet. It's a full carbon helmet, which this is like the top of the line. They do make composite full faces, but this is the carbon one. Had to pull out the best guns for you guys. This helmet is fairly light for like a full face, but it's still going to be heavier and less breathable than even this last full face I pulled out. It is going to give you the best impact protection. It's going to give you the best hold on your neck. I don't know, what is that? The strap that goes on your neck? It's got a pretty extreme strap. It's going to give you the best coverage. It also does still have MIPS, adjustable visor. It's going to be a little bit breathable. This is pretty much a helmet if you're going a lot of downhills. We sell a few of these here in the Midwest. They don't apply to everything, but they're still a really awesome helmet. If you travel a lot, if you go to Colorado, if you go down to Leatherwood frequently, it's a good helmet to grab. So that's kind of my take on every helmet. You guys can pick which helmet you like best for you. I usually only have 2 helmets at a time. This new A3, way too cool to pass up, so now I've got a half shell. It's super comfortable. I'm having trouble taking it off. Thanks guys for listening. Please leave a like and subscribe below. Stay tuned. We got a really cool video coming out this Friday. Thanks for listening and stay tuned.